Welcome to Single Issue Summaries, where I'm going to be catching you up on our current and popular runs. We're going to start with this modern classic, Absolute Batman #1. We start at the Gotham Zoo. We have little Bruce getting screamed at by his dad. There will be plenty of time for Bats later. Come on, let's start. We move on to Helmet Guy saying, "Hello again, Gotham. Here's his monologue about how much I miss you, but how much you've changed." Helmet Guy turns out to be Alfred Pennyworth, picking up from his tea guy. Hell yeah. He sits down and he tries to call his daughter, who still lives in Gotham, but she doesn't want anything to do with the man. Now here we have Agent Pennyworth checking in with his agency on his assignment in Gotham. He's monitoring the gang, the party animals, who've been causing a lot of chaos in Gotham and increasing the murder rate by 700%. But there's another player on the scene. Yeah, this guy's starting to question orders, and right now is not the time to do so. And look at that, he got a bike stolen. Lovely. And here we cut to Croc's gym. This guy's going to town on this bag, and then he's like, "Tonight you are, oh, I'm sorry." He's like, "Sorry, Bruce." Look, guys, it's Bruce, he's huge. "I was keeping the bag warm for you," and then Bruce just goes to town on it. While he's going to town on this punching bag, he remembers a conversation with his dad about the lion. This is where it's revealed that Mr. Wayne is his dad, and we hear a gunshot. This trauma clearly catches up to the man. He smacks the hell out of his punching bag till he breaks it. "Sorry, Waylon," he says. That's just messed up, man. He's gonna charge him. Ozzy's hooking this guy up with an exotic pet license, and he's gonna get busted one day. Speaking of which, Croc trying to make plans, and Bruce is like, "I can't." That's messed up, bro. Everybody's going to poker. I'm even trying to get Selena there. He said he can't. At least go to the town hall meeting. He says he can't. So, yeah, that's kind of messed up. After that, we cut to a big, beautiful yacht. And this guy saying, "Could it possibly get any louder?" "Of course, Dr. Benjamin," says the Black Mask. And he increases the music for some reason because he thinks it's hilarious. Well, these guys are saying, "You're killing people left and right, Black Mask." That's, kind of messed up. Literally anybody. There's rules. We got history. Our brothers and cousins live here. So you better be gone by dawn or you'll be dead. Or kind of what he said. And then he goes, "Boys, you got it all wrong. I love history. We got all these historic masks. And then Maroni, we have your brother. And Mr. Falcone, you have your cousin." And, then they get slimed. Yeah, they get slimed. Then we have this rando I don't know or farming. And we got new segments about party animals going crazy. And Mayor Jim Gordon is having an emergency town hall meeting. We cut to Mayor Jim Gordon being told he's a joke and a disgrace. And he doesn't know what he's doing. And he's not doing anything. And he's fighting back, which, he's doing his best. And then down here, we have Alfred just looking around. And what does he see? He sees a party animal coming in. Mass casualties possible. Permission denied to engage. You gotta just see what happens, buddy. He says, "I promise you, we'll do our best." And then this guy says the cops can't do bad word. And this lady starts speaking up. And she says a great message about everybody working together, and they will do better. She gets interrupted by a flashbang. And if it ain't the guys, they're about to slime Jimmy. He survives and tells Barbara Gordon to get out of here and get everyone out of here. Everyone is about to get slimed. And then this guy gets pulled. Doors slam, they shut. Alfred says, "Oh my God, there's dozens of them out there." And then as Barbara's getting everybody out, the masked man says, "Whatever you hear, you do not open this door." Pennyworth is reporting that the other player has just arrived. If he disrupts gathering of intel, he can engage. Pennyworth copies, and then there's a man hanging. And he takes every dang bullet and just drops a little shadow. And by shadow, I mean the smoke cloud he's going to use to absolutely smack everybody in here. Look at this. He's taking care of these guys with very, very relative ease. And, Pennyworth is in his mind. He's hyping him up. He's like, well, you got aura, buddy. I'm still gathering data. And he sees more people coming up. He's like, let's see what you can really do. And he'll show you all right. Look, he's fast, he's steady, he's focused. He's trained many mixed martial arts. He's brutal but precise. That knife work missing each artery but just enough. No fatalities. Gosh, this guy's an idealist. We got this guy aura farming up here. The hand has killed more people than you can count. Do you think this guy cares? Literally makes an axe out of his emblem. My gosh. Look at that. Cuts off the hand. He hears they can reattach them sometimes, but he doesn't remember where the hospital is, so you better run. Now here, he gives these guys a chance to get out of his way. I would get the fuck out. Welp. They start flooding at him, and he has a trap set, and Pennyworth is like, oh, you're kind of goated, dude. Now they got this certain guy engaging, as you can tell. Copy. And then he pulls up on Batman. He's like, this is the sound of a DC-34 automatic shotgun. Could blow your brains before you even blink. This guy doesn't care. Sounds dangerous. Batman is gone, and we cut back to the life of big old Bruce. Next day, everybody's talking about it. Oh, is this Batman? And Alfred's like, who are you really, Bruce Wayne? You hide your tracks well. But, it's really easy when you're a nobody. You did great in school. You're just 24. You won a competition creating a mobile collapsible bridge that can bring aid. And the prize is a trophy and a trip to the zoo, where everything started. We cut back to these shots at the zoo. Follow me now, Mr. Wayne says. He hurries everybody into the bat house. Bruce is screaming, Dad, get inside. Dad, please. He says, Bruce, whatever you hear, you do not open this door. After that, Bruce loses himself for a while, lashes out, rages at the world, finds himself again. My gosh. Straightens up, goes back to school, gets a big-ass scholarship. But, he has a soft tissue tear, everything goes downhill. But Alfred has seen x-rays of men who faked injuries before, and he can tell this man faked it. But why? He was good enough to go pro. He was saving his body for whatever the heck he did last night. He studied applied mechanics, chemistry, psychology, military theory, social culture, history. I can't even talk. My gosh. And then he comes home. Water department, city hall. He learns Gotham inside out. Goes full circle, engineer. He builds everything he breaks, And, he admits, Bruce, you built something here. But I've seen people like you. And people like you always have a weakness. And here is his weakness. Martha Wayne sitting here waiting for her son. He's like, sorry, Ma, making you wait. I was at the zoo. Alfred's like, I could kill you right here, boy. It's what I should do. But you're just a damn kid. I respect that. We cut back to aura farming. Bruce just chilling in a tower, He's checking out these skull masks, seeing what they do. They have circuitry inside. And that says something. And Alfred goes, pretty smart hiding out in these hollowed out buildings that are just, owned by shadow companies. And he's like, I'm closing you down right now. He sees his shotgun. He's like, I thought you were better than that, son. You get cornered and all those ideas go out the window. And then he says you're no killer and he gets killed. But I'm kidding. He didn't get killed. This is what Alfred sees happening. He realizes he modified his shotgun to be non-lethal. Freaking ruined it. And then he hears the roar of his own bike being snatched and being flown off a damn rooftop. How the hell is he going to land? The epilogue. They're saying, Alfred, he's going to get him next time. It's fine. Just stay focused on the party animals. We go to Manila, and we see, so, just sir, nothing else? No moisture or this or that? Nope, they're all fake anyway. He has a bunch of fake names. When you're a rich guy, you can be whoever you want. Think he'd be my rich, generous best friend? Don't do that. Don't joke. This guy never jokes. That's why they call him the Joker. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.